Jeff, do you want to be in my video?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure. Can I be like your little Italian apprentice? That's me, Luigi.
Oh.
Teach me the ways of the world.
I don't know. Should I put that on the internet? We had a mission success. We have the wood stove, and I'll share more about this later, but a bunch of kindling, pipes. My uncle came in very clutch. I didn't have to buy really anything, and he's just like, yeah, this has been in my... Ah!
It's also very windy.
Is it still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
Is it still green?
It's part of the story, dude.
Okay, yeah, but he's apparently just had this stuff in his shop. I've got shop envy too. He's a really nice shop. So we're gonna get this unloaded, and then, yeah, I don't want to be in the wind anymore. So we're gonna put this in the garage. All right, now it's time for the big boy.
Mamma mia.
Careful, tiny steps.
You should never been so cold. As it was in my home of Tuscany.
Is Tuscany cold?
No, I'm saying it's not like that. Because it's warm and beautiful.
Okay, how do we do this?
I don't know. But this is happening. So.
Okay. I'm gonna flip my end up towards...
Are safe.
You can help? Ay.
That's a pizza.
Ah,
That's what I say.
that's what you say when you get the oven in. All right, good enough. Let's go eat tacos. Y'all, I'm extremely stoked about the wood stove. This is a priority because it's been like 20 degrees in Ohio and it's just miserable. And I don't really want to come out here when it's cold, and I really want to have this up and running so I can be comfortable in here. I'm gonna just move some stuff out of the way, and I'm probably just gonna move my log pile because having combustibles next to the wood stove is probably a bad idea. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let the camera run a bit while I'm working on that. Diagram in this box. So I got this from my uncle's house. Very lucky that he just happened to have one. And there's some, oh, I see. Put this side in first, floor. That's very kind of him. It's kind of instructions on, because you need to, once this is in place, I need to put fire bricks on the inside of it and put sides in first. Okay. I call this shelf my bits shelf. I keep pieces over here that I think that I can turn into something else. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on the cleaning quest because I want it to be cozy in here when I get the wood stove all fired up. Yeah. No chaos. Well, some chaos. Gonna keep chipping away at the cleaning. One day I will fix these chairs. Oh, yeah, maybe fixing those chairs so I can have chairs so I can sit next to the fire. Duh. All right. You gotta vacuum your vacuum. You have to. It gets dusty and dirty too. Don't ignore that little guy. Don't do it. One of the logs that I got was from a limb that fell. And this is where it came off the tree. I think some of it is rotted out. I can see some dry rot in there. But I'm hoping that maybe some of this, there's just, man, this thing is riddled with bug holes. Definitely was probably the demise of this limb. But I'm excited to see what it'll be. It's kind of wacky. I kind of like the time that I have cleaning up things. Yeah, it feels nice. It gives me time to think about stuff. Something easy to do right at the beginning of the day is just clean up dust. I like the peacefulness of it kind of being organized when I start something. I don't clean every time, but especially when I'm in between projects, I like to kind of just reset. Let's try to wiggle this thing over here. But if I can. So the one thing that makes me kind of sad about putting in the wood stove is that this window will be gone and there's already limited sunlight. But this half of the window is still usable. So I think I'm gonna keep this pane. Oh, there's lots of things to do. But I would really like to get this up and running today. So this chimney needs to be at least 18 inches away from the wall. Just kind of bending this back into more of a circular shape. I like that. Then all right. Just trying to figure out how far I need to go out with this pipe. I'm gonna go outside, measure it up. We'll go on a little trip. Just a little trip outside. I'd really like to get this chimney sticking up above the roof. Need about 5 feet. Oh, so close. Definitely gonna need something to hold this. This elbow is stuck. I need to bring this inside. Might have to make a little hardware store run. But I'm gonna say, in terms of things I needed to buy, what a blessing. Because man, I am pretty much set with this thing. I think I need to oil this thing up. Or maybe I could get it warm. If I got it warm. It was moving a little bit. There we go. There we go. Let's go. You don't move. Yes, I've done it. I think it needs to go a little bit more. Come on now. There we go. There it is. Boom. This will go on here. That'll go outside. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the hardware store to buy one thing. This is awesome. Loving this vibe. Deuces. See you on the other side of going to the hardware store. Okay, I made it home from the hardware store and I got my pipe. I got some of this for this window. And then I got a little chimney hat. I think it looks cute. I like to imagine like it's a little hat for your chimney. I'm gonna try and get this done tonight. It's definitely gonna be after the sun goes down, but that's okay. Oh, something I forgot to do. I have this damper, which needs to go in here. It's in there. Beautiful. You want to say hi to YouTube? Now that this is in here, I need to get a couple pieces 2x18. I'm gonna have two actually, just to kind of double up, so it's not just one piece of metal here. One on this side, one on the other to really hold it in place. And yeah, we're gonna do that. I have a jigsaw with a metal cutting blade. I'm gonna use that to cut out this hole. Whenever it runs late, I just feel like not filming anymore. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll probably do some little shots as I go, but I need time to just kind of focus on this. And yeah, I'll show you what it's like when it's all done. Hopefully. Okay, y'all. So it's in. Felt really good last night getting everything done, completed. I did feel a little strange not filming, but at the same time, a huge part of why I'm kind of going into this line of work is I actually find it really comforting, and I like that feeling of being alone. Just working on something, especially if it's my own house or someone's home, that I'm making them feel a little bit more comfortable. Yes, I know when I'm filming, I'm technically alone, but it's a different vibe than just turning it off and not having to just kind of talk through the process, which I've been enjoying, but there are times where I just need to buckle down and finish, especially when it's getting late and I need to like really finish up a job. I need to be able to focus and kind of just chug through. It is so much better in here. It's a place that I actually want to be in. I'm not wearing multiple layers. I'm actually just in normal clothes. Yeah, I have a sweater on. Actually, I'm getting a little bit warm being this close to the fire and a jacket, but wow, what a nice feeling that is. It's about freezing here in Ohio, and I'm feeling quite comfortable here in my little garage shop. And I'm super excited to just kind of have my morning routine, maybe coming out here 30 minutes, hour before I want to start working, starting a fire, getting it warm in here, then being able to come in and work. Very excited. I'm halfway through a project right now making some cups. I have no idea what the timeline of that is in respect to this video. It's going to be soon, though. A couple of thank yous as well. First off, I would like to thank my friend Jeff. As much as I was giving him a hard time for his Italian accent that he was doing when he was Luigi, without his help, I could not get this in. My uncle recently had his knee replaced, and lifting a probably 250-pound wood stove is not what you want to be doing. Jeff has been a friend of mine since I was, in middle school, early high school, and everyone deserves a friend like Jeff. I said, Jeff, do you want to go on a mission, on a quest? And without even asking what it is, he agrees to it, because that's the kind of person he is. So big thank you to my friend Jeff. Everyone needs a Jeff in their life. Another thank you is, of course, my uncle, who, also just got fed my first video in the algorithm. We have a theory maybe why my name is Turner, and why my name is Turner is the whole side of my family on my mom's side, their last name is Turner. So the name Turner comes from her and her side of the family, and my uncle is a Turner. Yes, he does woodworking as well, and his shop is incredible, but yes, the namesake of Turner. We share that name. He just got fed the video, and at the end of it, that first video that I filmed, I mentioned the heat maybe being a problem and wanting to put a wood stove in, and he just texted me and said, hey, I got a wood stove for you. In going to his shop, it's been a while since I've been there, and on the way home, Jeff and I were talking about how just kind of everything in the shop was set up to kind of perfectly fit his needs. And it might not be the most common way to get things done. It's a beautiful shop, but he's definitely someone who I appreciate his ability to do the most with the least. And it might not be the most aesthetically beautiful thing, but these are like things that are just put together with the supplies that he has. It's a huge shop. It's quite wonderful. I'm envious of it. One day I'll get there. My uncle came in very clutch for me, and it was inspiring to see his shop and kind of what he's worked towards. And yeah, he gave me all the pipes and stuff like that too. I think that maybe I spent $50 on the other stuff that I needed. And yeah, I'm feeling really quite grateful for that. There's this book called How to Keep House Without Drowning, and the use of his space in his garage really reminds me of that book. I think a lot of the times we feel like we have to live up to this expectation of how our home should look or should operate, but your home doesn't need to be a reflection of some societal expectation. Your home should really serve you. Seeing my uncle's shop and how he really made that space serve him was really awesome. Think about what are the things that you are doing because it feels good versus what the expectation is in terms of your home setup. And talking to my uncle too, it's interesting. I was just texting with him about kind of just stuff, how it's been going, and kind of where my partner and I are at. And he sent me a text, and in the text, it said something along the lines of, you know, your days that you have where you're just kind of working on your home and working towards something are the best you'll have. And whatever that may look like, working towards that thing is different for each person, but making adjustments. And what he texted me was, work hard, eat beans and hot dogs, and love each other. And I've been thinking a lot about that sentiment, and I'm someone who is starting to appreciate the simple and lowbrow lifestyle unabashedly. Again, the expectation of things, I don't necessarily need things to be fancy. On the way to my uncle's house, I was talking with Jeff about how much just kind of like stuff we accumulate. We have to work to live in our society, but honestly, it's just the simple things that I enjoy the most and that we enjoy the most. Being able to have a community of friends, being able to have a wood stove that is comfy cozy, having, just these simple things that you can work on and appreciate, and you're doing them for you. Which kind of goes back to the first video and the talk that I had with Sam before going to this. Like, this stove is for me. This might not be interesting to you, but it is helping me show up every day and be motivated by something. This is my little fireside chat. Maybe I'll make this a thing, well, while it's cold. But I'm kind of hoping I might get a little kettle to put on top of here, have a little moment before I start work to drink a cup of coffee. Simple little rituals that you have in your life to get you going, and they don't have to be for anyone else. I do feel a little weird sharing this with everyone, like the little rituals that I like, and putting them on YouTube. I'm not really seeking any kind of approval from anyone. But I'm not seeking approval, but that lowbrow lifestyle and just kind of enjoying the simple things and not always searching for the what's next. I think that's what my uncle was getting at. Sometimes it's nice to just kind of work on something, work towards something while you're enjoying the company of others, loving each other, making beans, hot dogs, marshmallows. Are you all burnt marshmallow people or slightly melty marshmallow? I do not like a burnt marshmallow. I like a toasted marshmallow. The sky's getting close. It's slowly being pushed off of my roasting stick here. That's it. Thank you for watching. I'd really like to show a genuine look about what it takes, but if there's something that you are interested in seeing in my workflow, I'd be happy to share that. If you enjoy what I do and you relate to it and it inspires you in some way, that's awesome. That's really all that matters, not the number of followers or whatever. And with that, if you like what I do, please follow along. I'll be posting more stuff like this. I've got a wood turning project that will be my next video. And I think I'm gonna see if my partner wants to make some s'mores with me. I'll see you later, and thanks for watching what Good Turner is.